What's up, everybody? What was the name of that song? Whoa! Hopefully YouTube doesn't pull the video over that little riff. Alright, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are having an awesome afternoon. A little bit of Ozzy Osbourne there for you, some Randy Rhoads. Let's talk Dogecoin. That's what we need to talk about. So, I want to go over my Dogecoin sale with everybody on when I sold and the two portions I sold, what I ended up making, and what I am now paying in tax. Yes, capital gains tax. So this is how the whole thing went down. You guys already know. She started to tank. We saw a couple days in advance that there was a downward trend. So, just so you guys know, and for anybody that is in heavy with Dogecoin or Bitcoin, guys like me have accountants. We have CPAs, we have lawyers, and my accountant is also an investor. So I see a lot of Dogecoin millionaires on YouTube, and they're like, oh, I'm losing so much money. I've lost this, I've lost that. Get a CPA, because tell the CPA how much you have invested, what you want to make, what your bottom dollar is after you have to pay capital gains tax, like what you would like to walk away with. They'll tell you when to sell. And that's pretty much what happened to me. So you guys that are heavily invested, I see you YouTubers that are losing all this freaking money, why don't you have a CPA? Get you an accountant that's also an investor, that understands the art of investing in capital gains tax and all of that. So they're in tune with it. So my first million, I was in it under a penny. You guys know that. So the first million, $10,000 investment, I'm sitting at $275,000 when she started to drop. I knew if I continued to hold, and she went to 16, now I'm down to, $160,000, the lower she goes. So I'm thinking to myself, reach out to my accountant. What's the capital gains tax going to be? Should I sell? Accountant hit me back and said sell. So at the 28 point, and by the way, my accountant said sell ASAP. She was like, you should have sold 2 days ago, but if you're still in, sell now. Didn't have time for set limits, orders, all that nonsense. What if the order didn't fill? You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing all that bullshit. She says sell, I sell ASAP. So the order went through, ended up selling at 27 cents, made 27 and some change. Ended up walking with $275,000 off of that gamble. Second gamble, I was in 400,000 coins with an average of 31. That one I began losing money on, and it started chipping away at my gains and my millions. So not only is Dogecoin losing value, my 31 cents is losing value, and it's eating away at my 0.009 that I'm planning on banking on. So when I got the order to sell, sold everything. After capital gains tax, now realize this, because I took a negative hit off the 400,000 coin, that negative hit allowed me to decrease my capital gains tax on the 1 million coin. So we ended up cashing out a total of just over $100,000 going towards capital gains tax. When it's all said and done, I got about $170,000 left to play with. So for all you dudes telling me I'm weak, paper hands, I'm not a Doge warrior, I shouldn't be in the Doge community. So you're going to tell me to walk away from $275,000. You ain't paying the mortgage on my big ass house. What would you do? We're not talking pay your power bill. We ain't talking pay your credit cards off. I'm not even talking about paying your car off. We're talking go out and buy a house kind of money. And you're telling me that you wouldn't take that profit? You don't know what the hell you're doing if you are in this game walking away from that kind of money. But you also got to realize I walked away from over $750,000. I was up right in the peak of Saturday Night Live. I'm over $750,000. Could have cashed out then. We all thought she was going up over $1. I'm like, no, I'm waiting for the $1 million. She's going to hit that. I'm going to make me over $1 million. Then I'm going to cash out. Never happened. So we rode the wave all the way down to 30 cents. I'm at $300,000 I could have walked with. Then I see her go to 28 cents. And that's when I knew it was time to sell. So I'm now back in with 100,000 coin. My average now is like 16 cents, which isn't too bad. I'm happy. I walked with some good profit. I'm back in the game, and I'm spreading myself out amongst numerous coins this time so that any one of these horses could win this race. So the moral of this story is you can't hate on anybody that has thick enough skin to realize they lost $750,000, could have walked with $750,000, $800,000 in the peak of all this. Then you see it gradually decrease and you're losing more money and more money. Then it drops below $500,000 and you're like, damn, what could I have done with $500,000? Then it drops even lower and you're saying to yourself, you know, this is life-changing money. This is money that I could pay some of my house off with. I could pay cars off with. This is not chump frickin' change territory. So don't give chump frickin' change advice, okay? Because if you were in the same shoes, a lot of y'all wouldn't have even walked away from the $750,000 like I did. Now, I've got thick enough skin that I got to swallow that every day. I deal with that, knowing I lost that kind of money. But what you're going to do, you don't live in that. You just put your money back in, take that profit, realize you're blessed because you just made so much fricking passive income, money that was just handed to you for no frickin' reason. You see what I'm saying? So in my world, glass is never half empty. It is half full. So I'm back in Dogecoin, and hopefully she dips a little lower. Some of y'all might not want to hear that, but there's some of us that want to continue to load on these dips. That's me. So I want to just keep increasing my position. I'm watching it like a hawk. Anyhow, that is how it works. For all you Dogecoin millionaires out there, you better get you a great CPA that is an investor, because they will tell you when to sell, because they know how much money you're going to have to pay in capital gains tax. All right, everybody. That's it, man. I'm going to do another video. I'm going to be talking to my guys out there because everybody's asking me how to get testosterone, hormone replacement therapy. So I'm going to be doing a video soon to let y'all know exactly how to do that. Until then, y'all have an awesome afternoon. Doge Warrior out. Shaboom. Peace.